Don't forget to subscribe to Panda Outdoors. Do it now.
Okay folks, so welcome to another episode of Panda Outdoors and 4x4s. So as you've just seen me drive in a Land Rover, this is a little Land Rover update build, what I've done so far and what I'm planning to do. And today I'm going to be changing the tyres over. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you the tyres that I've got. They're not the tyres I want, but they come at a real bargain of a price and they'll do me until after Christmas, till I can get the tyres I want. So I'm going to take you around, jack it up, and I'll show you me fitting one of the wheels. You've already seen me doing a tyre fitting video before, so I'm not going to do another one. But this will just be, see me doing a video, fitting one of the tyres, and then I'll bring it down, give you a little tour, and tell you what I've done so far. So again, I hope you're enjoying the videos. Thanks for all the support on the channel as well. It means a lot, and hopefully over these next few months, my recording and editing skills are going to get a little bit better as I upgrade certain pieces of equipment and kit. Again, big thanks to Rich from Bugout Vehicles. I keep thanking him a lot lately, but he has been helping me. The tyres I've got, the equivalent of the tyres that are already on it, they're just 7.50 16 and the 235 85 16s that are on now, so they work out roughly the same. So I'll bring you along and I'll show you the tyres. Okay, so stay tuned. Okay, so as you can see now, I'm running 235 85 16 Davantes, but I want to go to a 265 75 16, but at the moment I can't afford them with Christmas coming up. So what I have managed to get hold of are some Goodyear G90s. Okay, these are what go on the old Defenders. I managed to pick these up for a bargain for all 5 of them. As you can see, 2 of them are brand new and the others are near enough new as well. They've only had to come off because for the military the dates were too low, but for me that's no bother. But as you can see, they are the tyres. So after speaking to Rich and that at the camp the other week, he was telling me that they're pretty much the same size tyre. So what I'm going to do for now, I'm going to put these on, because the 2 front ones are just getting a little bit worn, a little bit crap, but the price of them are like 135 quid each, so I can't justify putting 2 tyres on for like 260 quid when I want to change the whole set eventually. So what I'm going to do for now is I'm going to put these on for the time being to keep me on the road until I can pick the tyres I want, because I'm torn between a few. I want to do a few more, look at a few more reviews and that first. But yeah, these seem to be good tyres. As I say, I did get them in for somebody else, asked me to get them in as a favour and then let me down, which it's not really, bit of a crap thing to do, but hey ho, it is what it is. I'll make use of them now anyway, but I just know next time to not do anybody any favours. So yeah, so bring you along with this video and then I'll show you what other things I've done to the Land Rover and what other plans I've got for this. There is a bit of maintenance that needs doing, but I'll get that sorted as well and I'll talk you through it in this video. So stay tuned, watch me throw a tyre on and fit the wheel, and I'll show you what it all looks like. So as you can see, this is the tyre that's come off. There still is plenty of tread on it, to be honest. Now I've took it off, it looked a lot worse on the car, but I'll put these on, as I say, big chunky things. They are very similar in size. As you can see, there's not much in them. And height-wise, they're near enough identical. So we'll see how we go for now on them until I can get me other tyres. So what I'll do is I'll put it on and I'll drop the jack and show you what it looks like with one on, the new size at the front and the original size on the back. So yeah, as you've seen me fitting the tyre. Once they're all on, I'll give you a tour, as I've just said, and a little update on the Disco. So as you can see, the tyre's on. Doesn't look too bad on, to be honest. There's the original one there, so if you just pan yours back and you can see both of them in that shot just about. They don't look too bad on. So for now, I'm going to keep them on till I can get some new tyres in and see how we go. But yeah, as I say, they're like brand new, so I can't really complain. So we'll crack on and get the rest of them on and bring us back for the tour. Okay folks, so as you see me just pulling, I've just done a bit of a drive with them tyres on. I've come down the farm just to pick up some bits off Andy. So they're not too bad. Rose noise, a few people were saying, oh, you might slide in the wet, the back end might kick out. I've had no troubles. It was lashing down last night when I come to Wales, and it was fine. Road noise, they're pretty much just as loud as any mud or off-road tyre, to be fair. The other tyres they had were all-terrains and they were really quiet, but I can't see any difference. You can still hear the engine just as much as the tyres. So up to now, they're okay. I haven't had the chance to take them off-road yet, but doing a bit of road driving on the motorway, perfectly fine. Again, they are a little bit narrower, as we've already said, but I got them for a stupidly cheap price, so might as well get me use out of them. Okay, so Vandy comes over now. He's on the camera for me. You can see them. They are the Goodyear G90s, I think. You can see that these ones are brand new. The two on the front were brand new. The back ones are near enough brand new. So, as you can see, they're both on. They're both on. This side, they're both on the other side. And we've got the spare on. And I've also got my spare bag on. So again, just a quick video on and an update. So far I've managed to put a new set of tyres on it. We've managed to sort out a few little issues with the car. I have managed to wire up, I think on the last video you've seen the roof rack, but now I've fitted the actual spotlights on the top. So instead of using a light bar, I went for a little bit different. I've put 4 individual spotlights on. The 2 are angled to the side just to give a nice wide spread. They're all wired in. Again, I fitted my recovery boards to the roof. They're just ratchet strapped on with a bike lock, just so nobody can steal them or anything like that. I keep them on all the time, especially if I'm down at the farm or whatever. It only takes a little bit of mud and we're stuck, where if they're with us all the time, it's fine. Moving round to the back, I fitted a very low profile light bar on the back. Yeah, it's probably just for a little bit of show, but I have used it a few times. But it had 2 mounts for spotlights and I thought I might as well use them. Okay, again, now we're going to move in to the front of the vehicle. Okay, I'll just open the door, let Andy in, and I'll go round to the other side. So one thing that we have done is I've fitted this switch panel, okay? So this is a 4-way switch panel. So at the moment, we've got on switch 1, we've got the front spotlights. Switch 2, we have the rear light bar. We also have a voltmeter to tell me what the battery's kicking out and the alternator, but that has 2 USBs on it as well. So we will be wiring other things into that. So eventually when I get a fridge, I'll probably put the fridge wired into one of these switches. And as you see on the front, there's 2 spotlights on the front. They're wired to the main beam. I want to disconnect them from the main beam, replace them for LED lights, and I'll put them on this switch panel as well. So that's why I went for a 4 switch panel. I've removed the sunroof mechanism, the opener, to fit this light bar. With having a roof rack on, the sunroof won't get used anymore. So I thought that's a nice, neat place to put the switch panel. Because in this vehicle, over the years, people have done certain jobs and whatnot, and it's been a bit of a botch up, okay? With so-called, like, Greg, who bought it off, he took these to professionals, and some of them, I don't know how they can say the professionals. So the switch for the fridge was in the middle. I'm going to now move that up there. And if you just look to the side of the steering wheel just there, there's 2 switches for the light bars. They kept getting knocked when we were getting in and out the vehicle. So I've put them up there, out of the way. Okay, so moving on. We'll come back to the front of the vehicle and I will show you the spotlights. Now we're back at the front of the vehicle. I'm going to remove these and fit some low profile LED spotlights. These are good, they're just a bit old fashioned now. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to fabricate a nudge bar that'll go over the top of them to protect them. So I'll fabricate so it comes up and over and just protects the lights as well. And I'll sit it just above the bonnet so I can then see it. So when I'm approaching stuff or anything like that, or parking up, I can see where the nudge bar is so I don't touch anything and damage the lights. So that's one job that I want to get done. Again, I've got a little bit of welding that I need to address, a few little jobs. Again, it's an old Land Rover. Things do happen like that. So far, they're the jobs we've done. Roof rack on, light bars on, new switch panel in. We have replaced the auxiliary fuse board as well, because it does have a leisure battery. So we've replaced the auxiliary fuse board because it was damaged. So all the USBs on the inside the cab of the car is onto the leisure battery, sorry. So we've replaced the fuse board for that, for a new one. Some jobs to do on the list is a drawer system. So we're going to build a drawer system in the rear of the Land Rover. So what I'll do now is I'm going to take you to the rear of the Land Rover and I'll show you what we're thinking. Okay, so now we're at the rear of the Land Rover. As you can see, I've got my bag back on, my wheel bag. Really good bit of kit. This good mod, whether it be a traction one. I prefer the traction ones because they're big and they're durable. There is other makes out there, but I do prefer the traction ones. And as I say, there's a discount code in my description for 10% off traction gear if you put in Panda 10. The code for it is in the description, so just have a little look. Okay, so I'm just going to open the back up and show you in the back. Okay, so what I'm thinking about doing for the back is, it's already got the dog cage in, so I'm going to get the camp cover tardy for it. So it's got all pouches on, so there's going to be the camp cover tardy that's going on the back, and I'm going to build a nice drawer system to just sit in the middle with 2 cubby holes either side. In the drawer system, I'm probably going to keep recovery gear and camping gear in there, and then we've still got all the top bit for any other day-to-day boot space or anything like that. And then eventually the windows will be getting removed either side, 2 cupboards will be going there, and they will be, the recovery gear and the camping gear will probably get moved into them cupboards so it's easy access from outside. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to fit just a little flip down table just on here. I know some people fit them all the way along, but I just want a little square one just here because I do like this little tidy. Again, I'm going to organise this a little bit better. On this tidy at the minute, it's got random catapults and all kinds of stuff, pot hangers for cooking over an open fire, a shovel, but I'm going to organise that so that'll have all the stuff I need: disposable gloves, blue roll, high-vis vest, shovel, just things like that are going to go in there, nice and tidy. Stuff that in an emergency you can grab, because I think something like a high-vis vest does need to be accessible and grabbable for an emergency. Okay, and then eventually I'm going to get one of the window guards for around the window so I can mount my axe, my knife and stuff like that when we're out camping to that. But again, it's a long list of things we've got to do. This is just a small update on the new tyres, the light bars and the light switch. Sorry there hasn't been more on the disco, but we were getting the Nissan sorted for the meet, and as well, Brani done most of the Nissan. I've just been a little bit tied up with families, with the family at the minute, with having the new babies and stuff like that. So when I do the jobs, sometimes I just have to get them done, and I can't film them, unfortunately. Okay, so again, I hope you've enjoyed this little update on the Land Rover and the wheels and tyres. Again, stay tuned. If you're enjoying the content, please like and subscribe. We're doing the vehicle builds, we're doing wild camping, we're doing the meets, we're going out four-wheel drive, and I'm doing the prepper side of the stuff. Basically, I'm just bringing you along for my weird and wacky life. Again, stay tuned for the prepper stuff. I'm looking at going to do a video on as well a few YouTube channels that I watch that inspire me and give me tips and tricks and stuff like that to help me in the hobbies and the stuff that I do. So if anyone would be interested in seeing a video on the YouTubers that I watch, let me know in the comments. I think it could be a cool little video and an introduction to some of the other people on YouTube you mightn't know. You might watch this just because you know me and you're interested in the stuff I do. And there's other people out there that do it a lot better than me. So if you just want to see a video on me on that, let me know. Okay, that was a tour of my Land Rover. I hope you've enjoyed it, and stay tuned for the rest of the build. It will be getting wrapped or painted as well, so hopefully by Christmas this will look pretty similar to the Toronto, matte black Raptor with green highlights on the wheel arches and stuff like that. Okay, stay tuned for the builds. See you outdoors sometime and stay prepared. Bye now.